I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing about Massachusetts, but this week we've got a brand new 6 pages of bullshit that could be coming to a state near you. I'm talking Senate Bill 2063 by Cynthia Cream out of the 1st Middlesex and Norfolk District, and yes, we pronounce that L as an R because Massachusetts is the state of nonsense. 2063 is so eloquently described as an act relative to preventing illegal trafficking of firearms, even though it would do no such thing. The TLDR version of these 6 pages of law that actually only reference and change specific line items of other laws is 1. Gun registry, 2. 1 firearm per month, and 3. Banning of all private sales.
Woohoo! USA! USA!
When I tell you this bill is ridiculous, I mean it's ridiculous. It literally is nothing but 6 pages of amending line items in various other gun laws. Going through it is a bit of a nightmare, but hey, I'm an overachiever, so let's just go for it. Section 1, Subclause J of Clause 26 of Section 7 of Chapter 4 of the General Laws, as appearing in the 2010 official edition, is hereby amended by inserting after the word cards in line 182 the following words. Okay, let's back up. General Laws, Chapter 4, Section 7, Subsection 26. What we're looking at is the definition of public records, and Subclause J, gun licenses. So this is the part of the law that exempts the names and addresses of all license holders and the names and addresses on all gun and ammo sales from public record. And this is what Ms. Cream would like to add to Chapter 4, Section 7, Subsection 26, Subclause J. But such names and addresses shall be made available to law enforcement or other investigative officials, including district attorneys, assistant district attorneys, the attorney general, and assistant attorneys general for purposes of enforcing subsection C of section 131E of chapter 140. So, to sum this one up, the new bill would make the names and addresses of all gun owners and license holders in the state available to all law enforcement, Attorney General Maura Healey, or really anyone else who decides they want to look into any gun or ammo related matter. And if this doesn't scare you, let me remind you all that 2 summers ago, Healey enacted a new copycat assault weapons ban literally overnight with no public hearing, and promised that anyone who already owned one wouldn't be prosecuted out of the kindness of her heart. But say she changed her mind. This law would give her access to the names and addresses of every state resident who just so happened to own one. And that's kind of a big deal. Now, Section 4, here's the 30-day rule. This section further amends Section 123 of Chapter 140 to require every FFL to first have a customer sign a special declaration that they haven't bought, rented, or leased any guns in the last 30 days, then send that signed declaration into the state, and then receive word back that it's okay to make the sale. But once the state gives the okay, that okay is only good for 2 business days. If the customer doesn't come back within that time, the whole process needs to be done again. And to be sure that Ms. Cream gets her point across, Section 10 also adds to general laws that no person other than law enforcement and military and museums may buy, rent, or lease more than 1 gun in any 30-day period unless that rental was under 48 hours. If you somehow find a way to violate this despite FFLs having to go through the written declaration hoop, you'll start off with a $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail. Somehow manage it a second time, and the prison time goes up to 2.5 years. The FFL themselves starts off at $5,000 and 2.5 years in jail, but the punishment goes all the way up to $10,000 and 5 years in prison.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And And finally, as for putting an end to all private sales, we have Section 6, which amends the laws on gun sales to ban all private sales that don't go through an FFL, even though private sales are already limited to 4 per year and have to be done through an online web portal with the state. The good news is that this bill hasn't been made into law yet. It's scheduled to go to a public hearing on December 19th at the State House in Boston in room B1 at 11 a.m. If you live in Mass and for some reason don't have to be at work, I would strongly urge you to go. Ask the committee how they think that penalizing legal gun owners and making illegal activities even more illegal is somehow going to stop illegal gun trafficking. Spoiler alert, it won't. That is your Second Amendment and Firearm News of the Week. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you really like my videos and want to help support my channel like these lovely people, you can do so over at Patreon or through a one-time donation through PayPal or Bitcoin. Until next week, stay safe and happy shooting.